Saturday night, Bridget was named Miss Connecticut and Morgan Mancini was named Miss Connecticut's Outstanding Teen. They're both joining us this morning. First off, congratulations to both of you.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having us.
Very exciting weekend. The competition was just on Saturday.
Yes, Saturday night
in Waterbury, and here we are 2 days later. Has it soaked in?
No, not at all. So this is our very first appearance. Yes. So this is super special and something I'll remember for forever. Something we'll remember. So it's been a whirlwind, and we're just so excited to get started.
Now, you're from Hebron and you are from Wolcott. So what has the response been from all of your communities?
Such overwhelming support, and I've gotten text messages. I'm still trying to keep up with all the social media. I'll wake up with hundreds of notifications, and I'm just trying to keep up with everything. So much support, and I couldn't be here and do it without the people who have made it all possible and just really been there for me from day one.
Yeah, so has the crown sort of adjusted on your heads? I have to imagine it takes some getting used to.
Really nice. I was surprised.
Now, this is your third year competing. So what sort of got you started in the whole pageant program?
Well, the Miss Connecticut 2015, who was the Miss Connecticut when I started, she was an Irish step dancer. I'm also a competitive Irish step dancer. I have been doing that for about 18 years.
And you said everybody sort of knows
everyone knows everyone in the step dancing community as well as in the pageant community. Yes. So I was like, well, let's try it. And one of the greatest things about the Miss America organization is it is a scholarship organization. And I was a college student at the time. I just graduated, so paying for college, higher education was so important, and it was a great way to do what I love to do, dance, meet gorgeous ladies, and win some scholarship dollars, which has made such a huge difference in my education.
And tell us more about your platform, because you're talking about education and STEM has played a huge role in your life.
Absolutely. I am an environmental science major with a concentration in chemistry from the University of Connecticut. I just graduated in May, completely debt-free due to all the various scholarships that I have received. And my platform is Women in STEM, inspiring the next generation of young innovators. And my goal for this year is to really reach out to our younger kids and our younger women and help them fashion and explore an extracurricular career in STEM where they take their textbook learning and start to apply it to science research. I've been a long-time researcher, competed at science fairs internationally, and I've really started to understand that when you start to think out of the box, outside of your textbook and your classroom work, that's where you can kind of solve daily problems through STEM. And I want younger kids to kind of get interested in that and really see how their potential is very vast.
Yeah, I love that. That's fantastic. I think it's the first time I've heard of STEM being a platform, which is great. It should be, you know.
Absolutely.
It needs to be more. It needs to be highlighted more.
Yes.
And what about you? How did you get into the pageants?
So this is my first state pageant,
and you won.
Yes, I know. It was so exciting. So I put in a ton of hard work, and I was actually inspired by Miss Wolcott's Outstanding Teen 2017, Victoria Audibert. She's one of my good friends, and she's the one who inspired me to get involved in the pageant system. And I've had such an amazing time working with my platform. Is really awesome too.
And tell me more about your platform.
So my platform is Completing the Puzzle, Autism Awareness Acceptance, and my sister Jillian has severe autism, and she has since she was little. So that has just affected my life completely, and I've done so much with my platform, and I can't wait to continue with it with the Miss Connecticut's Outstanding Teen title.
Now, I have to ask you, since we just heard the news last week that the swimming competition will no longer be part of the pageant, how do you feel about that? What's your take?
Well, we heard about it the day we were leaving for the Miss Connecticut competition. And I think it was so important that I was with 24 other women who were going through exactly what I was going through. We had the opportunity throughout the week to discuss it, hear our thoughts, kind of work through it together. And really, when I went into interview, as they asked me about it, the judges, I told them how I felt. I am so excited for the new changes because as someone who's in STEM and in science research, you're constantly being pushed to change and adapt to new developments. And we're headed into a new future, a new bright female future, and I want to use the Miss America organization to really push that forward. And so if we take away swimsuit, if we take away, you could put us in brown paper bags if you wanted, we're gonna walk up on that stage, we're gonna promote our platform, we're gonna hold the 4 points of that crown up high. So do whatever you want, we're gonna rock it.
And did you feel like most of the other girls there felt the same way?
Of course, some miss swimsuit, and that is, people have been working so hard for that. We've been growing up in this organization. I've been competing in swimsuit for 3 years, something that we've all worked hard towards. So yes, we're gonna miss it, absolutely. But I think all of the girls that competed, they're all so wonderful, and we all understand that we are moving forward and we're trying to forge ahead in this new future. So I think everyone was very supportive of it, and I'm super excited.
And you're both forging ahead to the national competition, right?
Yes.
That's very exciting.
Hasn't set in yet, but
right, I'm sure.
Not
Well, we'll be following you both, of course, the national level, rooting for
Thank you so
both
much.
of you. Thank you so much for being with us,
Thank
and
you
again,
for having me.
congratulations.
Thank you. We're so
Enjoy.
excited.
Yes.
Yes.